clearly, there's a new government in place. I mean, your thoughts on who do you think should be the sports ministry and the idea of having a sports and recreation ministry?
I have no name. I have no name at all in mind as to who should be the sports minister. Absolutely no name. But the thing is, the way our parliament now acquire NDC side no by 100 and something parliamentarians. 180 something, yeah. And with the constitutional provision of getting majority of your ministers
from parliament. 50% of them from parliament.
From parliament, I suspect that the minister for youth and sports will come from parliament.
Oh, okay.
That's my suspicion, just because of that constitutional provision. A lot of the names that have come up are not parliamentarians.
Yeah.
And so, I will be surprised if a non-parliamentarian is put at the ministry, because you're very restricted.
Yeah.
He has restricted himself to 60 minutes. Very, 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 very tight. I suspect that the minister will come from parliament.
Okay.
I think separating sports from youth, it's all a strategy. I mean, at a point, we even had sports, youth, and education all lumped together as a ministry. And he's splitting it, maybe he has a point there, because usually the youth side is neglected, and we tend to find out that YE and Pena, they kind of focus on the youth activities. The ministry itself doesn't seem to have focus. So he may have a point splitting youth from sports. Adding recreation in there, I don't know. I don't know what the thinking is, but every sport is a recreation anyway.
Yeah.
It's all these sports started as recreations before they became this big business. So sports and recreation for me is the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. New President Addae Minister for one of the main issues Ghana for is the future of the Blasters head coach. Considering the fact that I will big assignment in the World Cup qualifiers any match, how should the new minister, together with the FA, handle that particular position?
I don't think that at this point in time it has anything to do with the minister.
Okay.
I think the FA and the president, I think the country's president, should sit down and discuss the matter, because whatever action that is taken will have financial implications.
Sure.
And that is where the issue is. It's whatever action, because of the financial implications. I think this should be a direct conversation between the FA and the president. Direct.
It shouldn't even be a conversation between the minister and the FA.
In fact, we shouldn't even wait. By now, we shouldn't wait for a minister to be appointed before that conversation happens. We have a match in March. Yes, and so we have only a few weeks to go.
Sure.
So that there should be a direct conversation by now happening, whatever decision they take, because of the financial implications. If we kick Otto out, there will be compensation. If we are adding a technical director to him, there will be a compensation. And then if we are going to hire a new coach who is likely to be asking for more than what we are probably giving Otto, also has financial implications. For me, it's time to wait for any minister before this conversation happens. It's a non-conversation. Now that the president has, the FA, they have to get an appointment and talk to the president directly.
Independent power producers, the energy sector issues, security issues, on a matter such as sports.
So it's all about prioritization,
Yeah.
The president has his priorities. So if the Black Star situation is not a priority, then if it is a priority, he will find the time and deal with it.
Yeah.
As for the issues, even Yeka, see a small corner, bring out crowd to smoke. So there's always prioritization. I don't have infinite resources, but I have to look at the resources, look at what needs to be done, prioritize and do it. And let not just the man and family. but about prioritization.
Yeah, that's very true. But considering the performance and the potential financial obligation on the state, and after you said any World Cup qualifier, World Cup, you win your first 2 games. Should Otado continue as the head coach of the Black Stars?
Only say that's the way. Munche the man headline, but let me say no comment.
Tell official refuse to comment.
No comment because mobile draw headline before I may explain me on
I think that in the past few weeks, you deliver I demand to say me too much. I said we do come on. Okay.
What to say?
You see, me creative guys, editors, I don't want to put us with do. I said we never do come on.
No, but usually happy mom there or better, send them mommy, review.
Yeah.
We understand about publishing.
Yeah.
Happy mom there, you do that, you do well. But the agency higher.
Mate. When did you have if it's come on the investment national 20 team the black or to World Cup in 2009 about investing a sum of 210,000 Ghana cedis, 10,000 each for 21 players. 50 years now, so most of the other could just come, but I'm as a be very disappointed in to that summer almost and they had total of 70,760 Ghana cedis after 15 years and a year bisa since a year with what may account for Sikano is it probably or more expectations that ever should do and I say there must be a reason why in Tiamosaka de Musaki.
I've tried to follow the case a bit since and then run a break here.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, to really speak to the issue, Anka, the full details of, what the investment was, where did it go, how was it done? Because investment there, should really one of options on what to do.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I don't think the players were privy to the details of the investment.
No.
But it is something that I late kaka, but it's something that I say when we started DH. Maybe how the young family say time I investment on in trust because maybe they were minors. I don't think they were under 20.
20, I think the youngest will be 17, but today I know what is 17, yeah, but today.
But once they became adults, so the young family from 21. And can you say DH? No, Moko Bisato, your investment so far, could be saying. And maybe sounds to say, and I know more statements, Anna. Because in run there, a clear say, be your investment. As a someone statement at least once a year. Ultimately. I don't know one man called this statement. But investments in there, it's now the only investment in shame. So Timothy. And I ever return our munyae. Into me, a catcher won't a say below their expectation. Because a be a car, young fan say, example, say, one will invest was stock market. Stock or invest or stock market in a price near 10 cedis. Or to me drop, but it's at the channel coffee. Mean it be an portfolio, maybe on the Kakako stock market, on the Kakako bond. Omo the Kakako T-bills, the Kakako real estate. It's BBA. In terms Nanka, woman Sakman statement, my side man they do is asking for better and better party.
Yeah.
And I think it's in the right direction. So on your perspective, say 10,000 now you invest in 2009, and here they call it then they is that interest a compounding interest and a different type of interest. There are so many angles to the thing. And, I can't say whether a reasonable or unreasonable.
The issue of statement, so more trustee because almost still.
Yeah.
Yeah, my trustee, statement money farmer or one. And because the trustee,
whoever the trustee was should have chased after for the statement. As I said, the person who the government of Ghana so ABI and the Ministry of Youth and Sports they should be giving the statement. Yeah. Whose statement now? We are talking, Keke.
Okay, we are trying to do a follow-up to
go down to investment report down to zero.
Yeah.
I mean, recently, state government here, domestic debt exchange program.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, interest rate on the bond was moved from the 20 to 8%, 9%, 10%. How about that? Drop it. Yeah. So as for investment, it can go anyway. And when I amount on here, I say, for investment, I will take it risk. Whatever it is, will take it risk.
Say short term or say long term, or still will take it risk.
Will take it risk. The message they can say, your government paper.
Yeah.
Government paper. And so Sikana allocate. A risk.
I mean, the investors will tell that the most safest anchor in Numukruma is still issues about home.
Yes. Until we need to get the further details. I know there are many arguments they say, let's get the statement since 2009 and see what was going on with the fund.
But is it possible say haircut ni be account?
Is possible say then?
Haircut ni be account investment no.
It's possible, but the haircut there has been only 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, its impact should not be that devastating.
Okay.
It's possible. I don't know, say, what will invest in government bonds? Yeah, I don't know. But if they did, then it's possible.
Okay. So that we are, I'm sure we will look for more details on the subject matter and come back to you again so we educate ourselves in this regard.
Come again.
But said, yeah, we will look for more details from the investment company and come back to you for more education because we need that education.
If you can interview the fund manager themselves.
Yes, we're trying to end the firm all my assurances, so we are trying extremely hard to get them to give us more details on the matter.
Yeah, very important.
But those original who speculate here. Very portfolio and almost since 15 years.
I have no. In 2009, I will think that it should be treasury bills.
Okay, T-bills.
In 2009, because the bond market wasn't that. I don't think it even existed.
Okay.
It will hazard and say treasury bill or a combination of the treasury bill and stock.
Okay.
In 2009.
Makes sense, yeah. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. All right, see you. It has for time. Brief but very educative. So we'll look for more details to the matter and come back to you again for more education.
I'll also follow it and see if I can get some more details.
Sure, sir.